My upstairs neighbors are a nightmare, and I'm not talking about normal apartment noise. I'm talking about people who somehow make more noise than a construction site just by existing in their own home. When they walk, they don't just walk, they stomp, like full-on stomping across the floor at all hours of the day and night. I don't know if they're wearing concrete shoes or what, but every single step sounds like someone dropping a bowling ball directly above my head. My ceiling fan shakes when they move around up there. They also have a kid with some kind of disability who has a ton of energy. I'm not judging the kid at all. Kids need to run and play, but these parents never take him outside. Not to the park, not to the playground, not even just around the block. Instead, they let him run full speed through their apartment and crash into things constantly. I'm talking boom, 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 back and forth across the apartment, starting at 7 inches the morning, sometimes until 10 at night. My girlfriend thought there was an earthquake the first time she slept over. Nope, just the kid doing laps while his parents sit there and do nothing. But here's where it gets really good. These people are also poly, which I don't care about at all. Live your life. But they bring random people home constantly and have extremely loud sex with the windows wide open, or sometimes just straight up on their balcony where everyone in the building can hear them. I'm trying to eat dinner and suddenly I'm hearing things no neighbor should ever have to hear. My buddy was over one time and he just looked at me like, are they serious right now? We had to turn the TV up to max volume just to drown them out. Oh, and their bathroom has flooded 6 different times. 6. Every single time the water leaks through their floor and into my apartment. I've had water damage on my ceiling. I've had to put buckets out to catch drips. One time it ruined a painting my grandma gave me. I tried being a good neighbor about all of this. I really did. The first time I went upstairs and knocked on their door. This guy Dave answers and I explained really nicely that the stomping was pretty loud and asked if they could maybe try to walk a little softer. He said, sure, no problem. It got worse. A month later, I went back up and mentioned the noise from the kid running around, asked if maybe they could take him to the park sometimes to burn off energy. Dave just shrugged and said, kids will be kids. Then I mentioned the bathroom flooding. He literally laughed and said, sorry about that, man. Every time I approached them nicely, the noise got louder, like they were doing it on purpose just to mess with me. Some people told me to go to the building management, file a complaint, get them in trouble officially, but I don't really believe in doing that. I'd rather handle things myself. That's when Dave made a huge mistake. He told me his work schedule. We were talking in the lobby one day, and he mentioned how he works the early shift and gets home around 4 every afternoon. Says he likes to relax for a bit before his partners get home. Just casually told me this information like it didn't matter. Big mistake, Dave. Now I have a new daily routine. Every single day, from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m., I take the longest shower of my life. And during that shower, I have a full concert. I'm talking loud singing at the top of my lungs for a full hour straight. My bathroom has amazing acoustics. The sound travels straight up through the ceiling into their apartment. I tested it by having my girlfriend stand in the hallway upstairs while I sang. She said it sounded like someone was performing in their living room. So now Dave can't relax when he gets home from work, not for a single minute. The second he sits down on his couch, he gets to hear me belting out every song I know as loud as I possibly can. Classic rock, pop hits from the 2000s. Sometimes I just make up songs about how much I love showering. I've been doing this for 3 weeks now, every single day without fail. Dave knocked on my door last week looking exhausted. He asked if I could maybe keep it down in the evenings because he's trying to rest after work. I just smiled and said, sorry about that, man.